what's going on, everybody? This is your boy CeeLo. UFC 274. We got a sleeper fight we need to talk about. Let's get right into this breakdown. All right, what's going on, everybody? Let's get right into this action. Let's get into this sleeper fight that I was talking to you guys about. Kleydson Rodriguez versus CJ Vergara going down in UFC 274. It's already a stacked card, but man, this is one of my top, I want to say top 3 fights I want to see, man. I mean, obviously, if you go with Oliver Gaethje, that's an amazing fight. You got Esparza, Rose, you got Chandler, Ferguson. So, you know, it's a stacked card, but I always like to look at these young guns, man, these up and comers. CJ Vergara, not too young himself, you know, going to be 31 years old soon. But young in his UFC career, you know, he has one loss against Ade Osborne. He just didn't make weight, man. He didn't look good in that fight. He went to a decision, but I think he needs to fix those issues with his weight cut, man. Once he does, he can get back on that winning column. As you can see, before that, he was on more than a 4-fight win streak, but he was on a win streak, man. He looked amazing in his Contender Series fight. He knocked his opponent out in the first round, and before that, you know, he was tearing it through Fury UFC. Shout out Fury UFC, great promotion, man. If you wanna get a look at these up and comers, make sure you check out Fury FC. They have a very good card coming up this Sunday, and always producing great fighters, man. So back to this fight, CJ Vergara, man. When he was in the Fury FC, he was ripping through opponents, you know, on a very impressive win streak. Impressed in his Contender Series, got the contract from Dana White, and made his debut versus Ade Osborne, man. And Ade Osborne ain't no joke. He's experienced. He's looked like a contender before, and I understand why they put CJ Vergara versus him, but man, you know, he struggled with that weight cut, and I feel like that did affect him in the fight, man. Especially because it went 3 rounds, and we want to see him. We want to see him come back. I feel like he's matured from this. He's learned from that loss. He's gonna regroup himself and come back, man. You know, he does have that experience. But now let's go to the other side of the ring, man. Of the octagon, we got Kleydson Rodriguez. Man, what can you say about this man? He's a minus 275 favorite. You know, very heavy favorite. You know, that line is juiced. What are we gonna do with this line, man? I'm willing to lay some down on Mr. CJ Vergara, man. Plus 220. You know, Kleydson Rodriguez minus 275 for a debutant. It's a little juice for me, man. But I get it. I get why the line is like this. You know, Brazilian fighter. He's 26 years young. You know, he's gonna be a problem in this flyweight division. And the reason why I'm intrigued for this fight in an already stacked card is because whoever wins this fight is gonna be, it's going to make a name for themselves, I feel like. Because Kleydson Rodriguez, man, again, in his Contender Series fight, he was just a dog, man. Applying the pressure, suffocating his opponent with strikes, man. Kicks, knees, elbows, punches, flying knees. You know, this man was just walking him down and just throwing caution to the wind, man. He was really trying to knock his opponent out, but it went to 3 rounds, so that's good. That's always what you want to see out of a young fighter. You know, how he deals with the 3rd round, 2nd round. You know, those later rounds are, you know, very taxing, especially in a big fight. You know, this is going to be a big fight, man, for both of these gentlemen. So I understand why the line is so wide, but just laying minus 275 on Kleydson Rodriguez is a little much for me. Again, it's one of those sleeper fights in this card. It's gonna it's going to be intriguing to see the outcome, man. For me, it's like I want to see CJ Vergara win, man. I want to see, a little bit of bias. Fighting out of San Antonio, Texas. Texas boys, are always scrappy, man. And he can. I feel like, my heart's saying that he's going to win, man. I feel like he's matured. He's regrouped himself. He's picked himself up. He's fixed the weight issues going into his UFC debut. And he's been here before, man. This fight's going to be in Phoenix, Arizona. I feel like a lot of his family, a lot of his friends are going to make the short trip out to Phoenix. And he can win this fight, man. He has a path to victory. Again, Kleydson Rodriguez, no joke, man. If he wins, he's going to look impressive, and he's going to wow the crowd, man. He's going to gain a lot of fans. Whoever wins this fight is going to gain a lot of fans, because I feel like if CJ Vergara wins, he might be able to knock him out. His knees are vicious, man. If you guys want to see some devastating knees, you want to go see CJ Vergara. Very agile with those knees. But Kleydson Rodriguez can match that energy, man. He can throw some knees back, some flying knees. He's going to be throwing a lot of significant strikes. Ultimately, I feel like this fight does go decision. Again, unless CJ Vergara cracks him early, man, with one of those knees to the body. I don't anticipate this fight being much on the ground or much grappling or much wrestling, but you know how these fights go. Sometimes the game plan is the complete opposite. And maybe one of these guys looks for the takedown. We haven't seen much of that from either guys. But again, my lean is CJ Vergara, man. I just feel this line is too wide for me. Laying minus 275 on Kleydson Rodriguez, I just think it's a little much, man. Let me know what you guys think about this fight. It's going to be a banger, man. I feel like it's going to be 3 rounds of striking. Very, very fun striking. 26 years old for Kleydson Rodriguez. He's young in this game, but he looks ready. I think he's coming into the UFC at the right time. And if he can put a stamp on CJ Vergara, that's already a big win for him, man. A lot of people don't put so much attention into CJ Vergara because he had his last fight was a loss, and he missed weight, but again, I feel like it's his time, man. I know he has a lot of grit, man, a lot of toughness in there, and again, this short trip to Phoenix, I think it's gonna be a huge factor in this fight. So let me know what you guys think. I know this line is very, very wide. What can we do with this line? Let me know down in the comments. I'm gonna pin my Instagram down below. I post a lot of content on there as well. I'd appreciate it if you guys leave a like, a subscribe, comment down below for upcoming fights. And I'll be bumping out more of these videos for you guys. It's a very fun thing for me talking about this with you guys. Upcoming UFC cards. It's a good time to be a UFC fan, man. These cards are getting even more and more stacked. So to wrap things up, we're gonna, the CeeLo Studios, we feel like it's gonna be a win for CJ Vergara, man. I know it's not a popular opinion, but I feel like he can pull this one off, man. And at those odds, if he cashes this ticket, it's gonna be amazing, man. Again, Kleydson Rodriguez ain't no joke, but once we see this fight playing out, it might be an opportunity to live bet, man. If CJ Vergara comes out swinging in the first round and Kleydson Rodriguez line moves a little bit lower, at a minus 100, 150, 160, it might be a little opportunity to take a stab there. But one of my favorite fights in this card, in an already stacked card, we got Oliveira, Gaethje, we got Rose, we got Esparza, Chandler, Ferguson, Donald Cerrone coming back, Randy Brown, Chaos Williams, man. That fight is going to be amazing. Another one of my favorite fighters, Brandon Royval and Matt Snell. That another intriguing fight. Andre Fialho, this man has fought 3 times in the past couple months. We got Tracy Cortez and then Kleydson Rodriguez, man. This is going to be a good card. It's going to be well worth their money. But again, My sleeper fight of this card is going to be Kleydson Rodriguez versus CJ Vergara. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this fight, and let's have some fun with this, man. Let's see if we can get inside the distance prop. I don't know, maybe a decision prop is the way to go. Let me know down in the comments. Again, I'm gonna pin my Instagram down below, and I'll see you on the next one, boys. Peace.